The steps of modeling a dataset depends on the given parameters. The next example has a similar approach with a small tweak in the computation. Check it out here in hydrology. Given the dataset of accumulated time and cumulative infiltration depth, we are to determine the function through Phillips equation. The dataset still consists of values considered as independent variables, with a set of values also known as dependent variables. So how do we create an equation from what we have? Through numerical solutions, we have learned that given points, we use curve fitting to find for the function. Here, we use the simplest, and that is using the best fit line, although you can also use other numerical solutions to look for the equation. The best fit line has the model of y as equated to mx plus b. This is the slope-intercept format. Phillips equation, on the other hand, is the infiltration capacity F sub p as equated to half of S times t raised to negative 1/2 plus k. These two equations have a similar format. There are two terms, each combined by a plus. Then one term is a product, so it is easy to create an analogy between them. From the left, we take y as equated to F sub p. M is also the same as half of S. Then x is t raised to negative 1/2, which is also the reciprocal of the root of t. And b is the same as k. With these four parameters, the parameters we need to look for are those of y and x, which means we create another dataset presenting y, or the infiltration capacity, and x, or the reciprocal of the root of t. So let's look for those two parameters, starting with y, which is the infiltration capacity F sub p. From the dataset provided, which has time in hours and cumulative infiltration depth, we figure out how to get the infiltration capacity F sub p, which is the incremental depth over the incremental time. From the table, we have time in hours. Check the trend of the values, and you can see that this is accumulated time in hours, which means we convert this into incremental time. So place another column for it. The first is taken as 2 less 0, which is 2. The next increment is 5 minus 2, which is 3. 7 minus 5 is 2. 9 minus 7 is another 2. But 12 less 9 is 3. There is also 14 less 12, giving 2, followed by 16 less 14, which is 2 again. Then 18 less 16 is 2, with 20 minus 18 giving 2. Then the last is 24 minus 20, which is 4. This is the denominator, incremental time in hours. Next is to solve for the numerator, incremental depth. The provided table has accumulated infiltration depth, so we also need to take the incremental infiltration depth using the same procedure. So take the first input as 3.4, followed by the difference of 6.2 and 3.4, which is 2.8. Then take 9.4 minus 6.2, giving 3.2. Then also 11.6 less 9.4 is 2.2. 14.5 minus 11.6 is 2.9. And 16.9 less 14.5 is 2.4. 19.2 minus 16.9 is 2.3. With 22.5 less 19.2 as 3.3. There is also 24.3 minus 22.5, which is 1.8, and also have 1.8 from 26.1 less 24.3. Now solve for the incremental infiltration capacity small f sub p. 3.4 over 2 is 1.7. 2.8 upon 3 is 0.9333. Then 3.2 over 2 is 1.6. Also with half of 2.2, which is 1.1. Then 2.9 divided by 3 is 0.9667. And 2.4 over 2 is 1.2. Also 2.3 upon 2 is 1.15, followed by half of 3.3, which is 1.65. Then 1.8 divided by 2 is 0.9, and a quarter of 1.8 is 0.45. This then completes the infiltration rate, the y-coordinates for the graph we are plotting. Next is to look for x, which is the reciprocal of the root of t. Note that the x-axis of the graph is time, where the value should be increasing, which means what we are to convert is the cumulative time, that is what we have from the first column. So take the reciprocal of the root of 2, giving 0.7071. 1 over the root of 5 is 0.4472. Next is 1 upon the root of 7, giving 0.3780. Next is 1 all over the root of 9, which is 0.3333. Moving on to the next, 1 over the root of 12 is 0.2887. And 1 over the root of 14 is 0.2673. Also 1 upon the root of 16 is 0.25. Then the reciprocal of the root of 18 is 0.2357. 1 divided by the root of 20 is 0.2236. And the last is 1 over the root of 25, which is 0.2041. Now we have completed x, which is 1 over the root of t, with y, which is the small f sub p. Although not necessary for discussion, we plot the points we generated. With x of 0.7071 and y of 1.7, we plot the point on the graph. Next is 0.4472 with 0.9333. Then 0.3780 with 1.6. Next is 0.3333 with 1.1. Then also 0.2887 and 0.9667. Next is 0.2673 and 1.2. Then 0.25 with 1.15. Followed by 0.2357 and 1.65. Then 0.2236 with 0.9. The last point is located at 0.2041 and 0.45. With points scattered all over, we take the function by creating the best fit line to simplify the model into y as equal to mx plus b. The function is then taken from the principle of least squares, where the slope m is solved using the function shown. From this equation, we needed the summation of x, y, which means we create another column to multiply t raised to -1/2 with the infiltration rate f sub p. So 0.7071 times 1.7 is 1.2021. Then do the same for all the values until we multiply 0.2041 by 0.45, making 0.0919. There is another parameter which needed a column to compute, that is the square of x. So the fourth column starts with the square of 0.7071, which is 0.5, all the way to the square of 0.2041, which is 0.0417. Add all the values from each column, giving 3.335 for the summation of x, 11.65 for the summation of y, 4.1602 for the summation of xy, and 1.3185 for the summation of x squared. The slope m is then the number of entries, which is 10, multiplied by 4.1602, less the product of 3.335 and 11.65. These are all divided by 10 times 1.3185 less the square of 3.335. The slope is then computed as 1.332958,715. We take the complete decimals for m for the moment, as we need this value for b. B is the y-intercept, computed as 11.65 minus m times 3.335 divided by n, which is 10. B is computed as 0.7205. Y is then 1.333x plus 0.7205. Now for the final touch. The best fit line is y as equated to 1.333x plus 0.7205. And again, Phillips equation is f sub p as half of s times t raised to negative 1/2 plus k. Take similar parameters, starting with half of s as 1.333. So s is 2.666. Then k is 0.7205. Then Phillips model is then f sub p as equated to 1.333t raised to negative 1/2 plus 0.7205.